The sacred glade lay quiet at dawn, mist curling around the ancient stones. Freilyn stood before the glowing thread in her pendant, thin as spider silk, pulsing with light older than the trees around her. She had spent the night turning it over in her mind. The mob, her parents' safety, the power humming within the hourglass. This was what she was meant for. She reached forward without hesitation. The thread exploded, cyan light bursting outward like a star being born. The air hummed, wind whipping her cloak, the world dissolving in a swirl of glowing sand and light. She glanced back for a moment, then stepped through. When the light faded, Freilyn stood in another time. An ancient Celtic-like village sprawled beneath grey skies, misty forests hugging thatched huts, druidic stones standing tall under relentless rain. The air smelled of wet earth and wood smoke. Fields flooded. Roofs leaked. Children huddled inside with hollow eyes. Freilyn watched from the tree line, her heart aching. She stepped into the village, cloak pulled close. A child sat on a doorstep, clutching a wilted flower crown. Freilyn knelt beside her, smiling softly. "May I?" she asked the child. The girl nodded. Freilyn willed it gently. Cyan light rippled from the pendant. The crown bloomed fresh, colours vibrant against the grey. The child's eyes widened. "Thank you," she whispered, hugging Freilyn. Freilyn's heart swelled. She moved on. A farmer stood in his flooded field, face lined with worry. Freilyn approached. "Your crops," she said gently. "May I try something?" He nodded, desperate. She willed the water to recede, the crops to stand tall. The rain paused. Fields drained. Stalks straightened, grains ripening under sudden sun. The farmer fell to his knees. "A blessing from the gods," he said, voice breaking. Freilyn smiled, small, mischievous, but inside she felt needed. An elder lay in a hut, fever burning. Freilyn slipped inside. "May I help?" she asked the family gathered. They nodded, tears in their eyes. She pressed her palm to the elder's brow and willed the illness back. The fever broke. The elder opened eyes clear and strong. The village erupted in celebration, dances, songs, feasts under the cleared sky. Freilyn laughed with them, her young heart full. But as night fell, something shifted. The paused rain had not vanished. It fell elsewhere, harder, flooding a distant river that now raged toward the village. Freilyn felt the tug in the pendant. She willed it fixed. The river calmed. But the ripples grew. The restored harvest had drawn creatures from the woods. Wolves now prowled closer. She willed them away. The wolves vanished. The celebration continued. But Freilyn's smile faltered. She saw the elder she had healed, now standing tall, but his stories no longer matched the villagers' memories. A child she had helped cried for a sibling who now never existed. Huts stood where graves once lay, but the people who mourned them remembered the loss. The village, once broken but whole in its spirit, now fractured in ways she couldn't mend. Some faces she had known hours ago were simply gone. Freilyn stood in the center of the celebration, turned confusion, horror rising in her chest. She had fixed one tragedy and birthed others. The pendant burned hot against her chest. She understood. Her good intentions, her mischievous meddling, had unraveled threads she could not see. The village was no longer the same. Some people had vanished entirely, as if her changes had undone their very births. Freilyn's heart shattered. She whispered to the empty air, voice breaking, "What have I done?" Then a voice, ancient, reassuring, timeless, spoke through the pendant across the ages.
Step forward, little one. Let us show you how the world can be made whole or completely undone.
The thread glowed brighter. Freilyn looked at the changed village, beautiful but wrong. And for the first time, she was afraid. We'll see Freilyn again next Friday, when the ancients call. A like means so much more than you know, and a comment keeps the fire burning. Wherever and whenever you are, thank you for joining the Fireside. Good morning, good day, and good night.